See here today, I want to talk about the top 3 utility crypto coins set to explode in 2025. These 3 coins I think have actual utility use. These are not meme coins. They have actual value that they provide to the world with real world assets, real things happening on them. These are the 3 that I think are going to do some of the best in 2025. Before we get into that, guys, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like and subscribe button, please support our channel sponsors, non-fungible domains, for that .algo address, and Marcus Aurelius for the Stoic meme coin army that they are building. It's really cool stuff. And be sure to check out our channel memberships below, where you can get videos before anyone else, as well as exclusive videos. Check that out in the page. But let's get to our first coin. So the first coin I want to talk about is Algorand. Algorand is fast, reliable, and innovative, and that's one of the reasons I've chosen Algorand. Now, it has never had downtime, which I think is really impressive. There's so many projects being built on it, and it's very fast and affordable and efficient. That's why people are calling for Algorand to be used for Doge. One of the big things I think is that Algorand started staking rewards this year. Staking rewards allow you to run a node on your own computer and stake your Algorand and earn rewards in return. It's about 6.5%. There's also liquid staking options. There are ready pools, plenty of ways to participate, and this has gotten the Algorand community excited. I also appreciate Algorand for its real-world assets platforms. TravelX, which is minting NFT tickets on the blockchain and allows users to actually resell them. Lofty AI, which you can see here, which tokenizes real estate, so you can invest in real estate with as little as $50 and earn actual rental income from these properties. And one of the biggest things coming to Algorand is the Para wallet integrating MasterCard right into your wallet, so you can use US dollar coin, the Algorand version, to make payments at anywhere where MasterCard is accepted. And in case you think this is hypothetical, this is actually being done right now in some countries. It should be out in the US, I believe, in about 6 months, and that will be a game changer for using your Algorand wallet in the real world. It's those reasons why I think Algorand is set to explode. It had a huge explosion in price late last year, and I think it's poised for another run up. Algorand's going to be around for a really long time, and that's why I support it. But that's not all. We have 2 more coins to get to. Next coin on our list is Hedera. Now, Hedera, much like Algorand, has a very efficient system. It's actually more efficient, especially from a green perspective, than even Algorand, although both are very, very good. Hedera is very fast. It's innovative technology with the digital ledger. And it's with the Hashgraph, it's a very different type of blockchain. In fact, some say not even a blockchain. And I think there's a lot of solid stuff going on with real world assets. One thing I think is really great is that the new CEO of Hedera, Charles Adkins, is talking about retail strategy and how they should focus more on retail. He said this: the weird cycle is that enterprises need the custody and services layers like Fireblocks, Securitize, etc., but those companies don't fully onboard without volume and users from the community and devs that can implement. So in order for enterprise to ever work, in a weird way, retail and developers have to be the focus. And I've heard him speak to this on another platform as well. Charles Adkins gets that you need, even though enterprise can be the focus and the ultimate goal, which I think is a great thing for blockchains to focus on. It's also important to have a base of retail users. And I think Algorand is figuring that out. And I think Hedera is also figuring that out. I also like the focus on real world projects, these carbon credits being tokenized on Hedera. I've seen a few of these pop up. This particular one actually is a biodiversity credit, which is also really interesting. So I find like Hedera tends to be a lot of this stuff like carbon credits and tracking. There's even a platform that allows you to verify real world products to verify authenticity. So if you go to a shop and you buy some sort of antique, you can actually verify that it's a real item. Or even like buying like a handbag, is it a real Hermes or is it a pretend one? You can find out for sure. I like that. That's the kind of stuff I like to see on blockchains where they're being put to real use. And one of the last cases I really like, the way they word it, Hedera is governed by the world's leading organizations. They have a number of major companies on their governing council, which is pretty cool, I think. Everyone from IBM to Dell Computers to Google, Hitachi, these are all names that you've heard of before. and they're supportive. They're major companies and they're supportive of Hedera. And that gives me a lot of confidence that Hedera is doing something right where these companies really appreciate it. Now, you might notice that Boeing is gone. Boeing recently announced that they're leaving the governing council. They're already taken off this list. Probably Boeing has enough things to worry about with their safety issues. So it kind of makes sense. I don't know what happened there exactly, but we probably will see bigger, like Dell is a more recent addition. I think that was like last year that they added, even a one called WorldPay, like lots of stuff on here. So it's the reasons like that. It's that kind of level of support that gives me a lot of confidence about Hedera. The next coin I want to talk about, the last one, is one of the newer kids on the block. This is called Sui Network. Now, Sui Network was developed by some former Meta engineers. It's very fast. It's really growing its ecosystem, and it has some really innovative features that I think is great for the ecosystem and stuff I've been asking for, like zero-knowledge login. We'll look at that. Here's some of the reasons why I like Sui Network. First off, it's one of the newest coins that I've listed here on our video, but it's also one of the fastest growing. In the last year, it has grown 108% so far. It was actually quite a bit up. It was actually over $5, even though a year ago, even last summer, it was down to only 50 cents. So it's had a lot of growth despite being one of the new kids on the block, and it's worked its way up. It's actually number 13 as I record this on the coin market cap, which is pretty impressive. Not only that, but Sui Network is one of the big blockchains for gaming, and they've developed a ton of games that are already available despite this blockchain being only around for a year. It's pretty impressive what they develop, and a lot of the games actually look pretty impressive. I like the look of some of these. Some of these look like, Panzer Dogs I've actually played. It's a pretty fun little game. There's Samurai Shodown, The Walking Deadlands, X-Society. Lots of cool stuff to check out in this ecosystem. And in fact, speaking of games, Sui also has a new Sui Play OX1 gaming system coming out. Looks like a little handheld gaming system, kind of like the PSP back in the day. And those games look really good. They look really interesting. I think this will be a huge part of the Sui ecosystem. And one of the things you don't see on a lot of other blockchains. So I think that's really interesting. Speaking of zero-knowledge login, this is one of the features I like. A lot of the features that are coming out on Sui seem to be designed to make crypto more user-friendly, which is something that's really important to me. It's something I've noticed since getting into crypto. A lot of the stuff is needlessly complicated, extremely complicated, and really not designed. It's not ready for the regular person to use. You usually have to be pretty computer savvy to understand a lot of this stuff, and even computer savvy people sometimes struggle. Even I struggle with some of the stuff on blockchains sometimes. Stuff like zero knowledge login, where your crypto wallet is tied to one of your social accounts and you can log in really easily. I think that's a great feature for Sui Network to have, and is one of the reasons why I am really bullish on Sui Network. So those are the three coins that I really am watching, and I like these. Not just coins, these are utility coins. These are projects that aren't just showing up on the the coin market cap for a week because they pumped in price and then dumped right away. These are coins with real world value that are really building things in the actual world. To me, they have more, that gives them more longevity, which is why I prefer these three. Are there ones that you like? Let me know in the comments below. What did I miss? What's your favorite coin, and what should we cover next? Let me know in the comments below. Channel memberships for only $1 starting at. You can get these videos before anyone else, and also exclusive videos with higher tiers. Check that out. Please support our channel sponsors, and check out the links in the description below for more deals on crypto and crypto related services. Otherwise, I'm Frugal BC. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the future.